This episode of the Gizzverse podcast is brought to you by Altered Treats, the only King Gizzard-inspired cannabis-infused cookie line. Now, I've had some of their stuff, and let me tell you, these are the best-tasting psychedelic cookies in the game right now. Classic chocolate chip, Florida Sunshine, they even do custom cookie orders. All you need to do is head on over to their Instagram page, @Altered Treats, and message them to put in your order today. Trust me, you're definitely not going to regret it. It's delicious.
Hello, my name is Hantayumi. I am a cyborg. Welcome to the Gizzverse podcast. The show dedicated to the King Wizard and the Lizard Wizard universe.
Yo, man, hot take. I honestly think that album is the best album that they've come out with. We need more cookie.
A multi-dimensional universe with an invisible face.
Welcome to an altered future, brother.
Once created by a band, is now sustained by its fans.
Uh-oh. I hear the road train a-coming, baby. It's a-coming.
Open the door to your mind's fuzz. Here are your hosts, Tommy O'Neill and Brian Sintron.
Woo! If you ain't up in my apartment building, you up now, baby.
Damn, tell him! Go, 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 go!
Woo! My
That's the
Tasmanian,
intro, man.
my Tasmanian devil impression, bro.
Oh, it's fresh out of the 90s.
Doing it, bro. Did you see the new Space Jam?
I did see it, actually, yeah.
Yeah, did you like it?
I thought it was horrific, man.
What part?
All of it, dude. That was like the worst movie I've ever seen in my
What?
life. Like, it was like impossible. Yeah, it was crazy.
How could you make the original Space Jam look better? By doing the second one, all right? Because
By doing the second one.
it's the only way you can make Michael Jordan look like a good actor is by showing LeBron James acting for a couple scenes. Because
Vicious,
I did not
bro.
think I saw the first Space Jam recently, and I was like, man, damn, these are like NBA players are bad actors for sure. But it was still a good cast, and it was a big like budget, everything all included. Newman was in it, like it was a
Amazing.
bunch of stuff.
So
Bill
90s. Beautifully 90s.
Bill Murray. How many times you get Larry Bird in a fucking movie? Anyways, they made that movie, the original Space Jam, look like Forrest Gump. They made it look like The Godfather, Part 2. They made it look like Insidious. They made it look like, I don't even know if that's a good movie.
Like, Michael Jordan should have won an Emmy for that movie.
It really
You know that,
makes
right?
it debatable. It's like, how much money did they have to? I don't know. All that said and done, Don Cheadle carried that bitch. All right,
Oh, it was his movie, yeah.
How could the only way if you ever want to question whether or not acting is a real skill ability, just go watch Space Jam 2 because everything up till Don Cheadle is like, oh, that's how you make terrible dialogue into art. How did he do that? Like, I was listening to the words he was saying. I'm like, this is garbage, but how he's doing it is incredible. Don Cheadle, and he's been around for forever, since the 80s. He's been crushing it his whole career. But holy shit, he can act. And I'm not saying that.
I didn't even know he was in the movie.
Really?
Till I saw the movie and I was like, oh, wow, Don Cheadle, cool. And I was like, wow, Don Cheadle again. I was like, Don Cheadle again. I was like, Don Cheadle is in 58 minutes of this movie, dude. Yeah, he's all up in that.
He's the Danny DeVito of Space Jam 2.
Oh, wow, yeah, interesting, huh?
He's the alien, the fat little alien that comes down and steals everybody's powers. I didn't like the video game thing. I'm not going to lie to you, but...
Horrible premise. It was insane, dude. It was insane.
The only part I liked was them going through the WB universe. They saw Batman and Superman.
Everybody.
They saw Game of Thrones and all that stuff. I liked it. I thought that was cool.
The guys from Clockwork Orange, the clown from it was so weird, man. So weird.
Yeah. And
What's
the
going
crowd
on here?
Did you see the crowd by the sidelines? Like all the people dressed up as the characters throughout the WB verse.
Yeah, dude.
They were like the worst impersonators that they could find on the Las Vegas Strip. Like, they didn't even give them props. They just were like, yeah, bring your own shit. Bring your own shit. We'll just use it in the video. None of them matched. They all looked out of place. Like, the lighting was, you could tell that they were just superimposed and pieced in there bit by bit. Oh, it was such a bad movie, unfortunately.
It was pretty bad, man. It felt like a bootleg, so to speak. All right, felt like a bootleg of the original Space Jam.
Speaking of bootlegs,
Huh?
I've been watching. I don't know if you guys follow our Instagram.
You better.
But I've been following it. The Gizzverse podcast on Instagram. At Gizzverse podcast.
Be there.
If you follow it, you get to see some cool stuff like this because Brian likes to take his entire life savings and dump it into King Gizzard products. So with your pleasure, you can view Brian and his slow financial demise, but also his incredible King Gizzard catalog grow at the same time, and it grows.
They're going to be worth millions one day, bro. They're going to be worth so much money we can't even imagine, dude.
This is our Bitcoin, bro. We're going deep. We're going
Gizcoin, bro. We're making Gizcoin. That's amazing.
All right, cool. We just got our clip for the week. Gizcoin.
Gizcoin, man. Invest now, baby.
Do it now, buddies.
Before it's too late.
So, do you have any with you? What did you get, man?
Of course, man. Of course. Listen, I was searching around and like we've done podcasts about some like the live sets that Gizzard did and stuff like that. And I listened to them, of course, on my headphones and stuff. But now, I'm fortunate. I have my record player hooked up to my old speakers that I have. The big bad boys, dude. It rocks like nobody's business, man. So the nice people at Needle Juice Records, I think they're at Needle Juice Records. Follow them, really tight. Made a bunch of the live pressings. They pressed everything, all the stuff they're able to do from the bootlegs. They pressed, and I bought. I hate to say it, about 5 of them. You know what I mean? Oops, I didn't get the box set. They got me. They did, and check out if they do it again. They did a 25% off everything in stock, and I was like, damn it. Okay, fine, here we go. And they shipped from, I think it's like Tennessee. So it got to my house in like 4 days, man. I'm like, come on, dude. I just can't complain. So I digress. I got this bad boy right here. Can everybody see this?
Oh, it's tough to see because of the green screen action going on.
Is it tough to see? Oh, it is tough to see, huh? Well, so sorry about that, everybody. This is live in Brussels 2019, okay? Like you said, tough to see, whatever. I'm still going to put it in my face, okay? Bro, this live recording is out of control, man. This is out of control, dude. Listen. Yeah. Already bumped a little bit. Side C. Tell me how you feel about side C right here. It's a 2-disc set. Side C has the wheel from Gumboot, of course. The bird song, To a Bird What's a Plane. Down the Sink, Cookie Monster himself. And the last track on side C is Work This Time. Bro.
Yo.
Get out of here, dude.
That is a stacked set, man.
Right. I mean, the set, dude, it starts with like Evil Star, Venusian 2, Superbug. I mean, it ends. Okay, side D, Robot Stop, Big Fig Wasp, Gamma Knife, Float Along, Fill Your Lungs. How you going to end a show on Float Along, Fill Your Lungs, man? It's amazing.
How long is the album? Like 2 hours?
You would think. No, I think this is like, oh, man, I don't know off the top of the dome. It's like an hour, 20 minutes.
Side D, side Z, side F, side K. Like, what the hell, bro?
Side W is really where they get you, though.
Side W, but that's where they pick it up. It's side W, okay? That's where they really get it going.
Pick up. Yeah, these guys went wild in Brussels. They did, in side B, they played Sense. Dude, Brussels went in, dude. What the hell, man? Love that.
I'm always jealous of the overseas shows. I don't know what it is, but they put it on. They always start. Maybe it's because they start the tour in the States, as they call it overseas, and they build the rhythm and the rhythm, and then they go overseas and they just start crushing it. But I think that album was recently, right?
Well, this was 2019. Yeah, so all those live sets were from 19. That's why all of them feature a lot of Infest the Rat's Nest stuff. Like they all open up with the dum 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 dum. You know what I mean? Like they all open with Evil Star and stuff like that to get you going. They're excellent, man. Of course, like we've heard these bad boys, but I really felt, especially, I will say, the most immersive was probably live in Asheville, which if you guys were lucky enough, our homies at Side Goodies, they pressed the Blue Ridge Boogie version of that. That was out of control. It was beautiful. Like if you're lucky enough to have one of those, very nice. I got the Needle Juice one. It's beautiful. It's like a nebula. It's like a really cool looking record. Also 2-disc. Dude, I felt like I was at that show, man. Having it like super loud on the speakers, I was like, wow, dude, this is the closest thing to a Gizzard show we've experienced in a couple years. So like, I really treasure these guys in the collection. I'm having a lot of fun with them.
That's badass, man. And I love everybody's effort and ingenuity to go forth with these bootlegs and do all the stuff that they're doing.
Right?
I was buying some legal marijuana from a delivery guy, and as he showed up, I noticed a sweet shirt that he was rocking. It was flying microtonal banana, flying banana microtonal, and he immediately I was like, man, how do I let him know I'm a giz head without, you know what I mean?
Okay,
I don't want to.
yes.
I'm not a. Hey, bro. Hey, listen, dog. You know what I mean? Like, so he was wearing a microtonal shirt, and it was worn. Like which says to me one thing: this dude got that at the gig. He went to the show and got 17, which means he got it at the peak of when me and you were getting into King Gizzard. So I was doing the math in my head. I'm like, this guy he's either he just has his buddy's T-shirt on and he doesn't know what gold he's and it was literally a gold yellow shirt, so it looked looked golden to me. And I was like, he doesn't know what he has. Maybe he doesn't know what he has on. Don't want to come on too strong. And also, I don't want to come on like a noob where he's trying to school me and Giz. You know what I mean? We getting this Giz off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How many shows have you seen, dog? Okay. Well,
cool, man. Cool. Yeah.
Traveled to go see him, dog? Yeah. How far, bro? How far? I mean, I'm in a lot of places. That's all I'm saying, dog. Anyways, before we got in our little Gizzy contest.
Argument, like, wait, what?
Our little Giz argument. I asked him politely. I was like, so, man, how long you been listening to King Gizzard?
So that was your opening statement.
How long? Right?
Whoa. Okay.
How long? To me, if somebody asked me that, I'd be like, all right, this guy knows. This guy knows. So I was indicating to him with my question. I know. I see the shirt. So are you an Infest guy? Are you a Nonagon guy? When did you come in the gate, dog? Because it totally dictates.
When did you open the door, brother?
Where you are in the Gizzverse and where you maybe enjoy more of the Gizzverse. And, bro, we had a crazy... He was just dropping shit, and he was like, man, I took some DMT lately, and I'm just like, fucking, I'm on a whole other planet. And I was like, and his views on, like, some of the shit is like we got into it. When you get to DMT, you get into it.
You're into it.
I'm telling you, we talked for 10 minutes. And was just, we got to DMT fast, bro. So, like, the doors that being in the Gizzverse, we already knew we're in the same club. We're in the same place. We knew each other already. It was wild. Like,
we're all one, right?
Dude,
like, that's so true. Yeah.
But we knew all of it. So none of it had to be said. I was just confirming how deep I could go with them before I was like, could I just go, yeah, King Gizzard, man, they're a dope band. Or could I go, you like podcasts, bro? Because I got one for you, dog. Like that. It was that kind of. I was trying to see where I could go with them.
Right.
Turns out the guy, he likes to make visual videos to King Gizzard, like trippy live behind like a band type video.
Okay, Galea style, kind of like that kind of dope.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna blow your mind right now. So he makes those visuals. He called him like Galeo or something like that, or Galeo or something, an alternative. And I said Galea, and he was like, "Oh, is that how you pronounce it?" And I was like, "Bro, well, hold on. I don't want to claim that I know how.
Maybe I don't listen.
Maybe. I have to check my sources, but I'm 80 to 90% sure that's how you say it, Galeo.
Yeah,
but I've heard some of the band members say it, so like I'm almost sure that's how you say it, but I don't know if I'm opening myself up to criticism.
No, I think that's totally fine. Some of these people names and stuff, some people have never said out loud. You read it on the album, you read on the videos a million times. You never said it out loud. So no, that's what.
And I said it before him, so I wasn't like correcting him. I wasn't oh, it's Galea. I said it first, and he got excited. So anyway. I'm just showing how excited two Giz fans were to talk to each other. I'm not trying to big dick anybody by any means, but it was just like, it was so cool and fast how we were just like, yeah, dude, Gizzard fucking, this podcast by no means is the main or only thing that I do in my life. It would be a weird life if that was it. However, I do love that this band inspires me to do something creative and also inspires me in my other creative endeavors. And I asked him, and he didn't answer me because I don't think he understood what my question was all the way, because it was bizarre, my question. I said, why is every King Gizzard fan like this? Why is every King Gizzard fan super creative? And I didn't ask the full question, but they're super creative and want to do more, and they're inspired by King Gizzard's success, and they want to be a part of the community, to be empowered by positivity, but also other shit. Like, it's so much that goes on into the community of King Gizzard. Why are they, the band just, and I said one thing to him, and I said, King Gizzard's the last rock band ever, man. And he was he looked at me and stopped, and he was like, I think you're right. And this guy named a bunch of bands that I have no idea who are. He sees a bunch of bands, and he knows more about music. So to get that response where he was like, yeah, dude, I think you're right, man. The last real
Who
rock
is this
band.
guy?
It doesn't matter. He is emblematic of Giz fans. And that's 100%. What I'm saying is, like, we are one, dog. And it's crazy that Giz fans are like this. So I think I'm feeling good, man. I'm just feeling good. You know, I let the hair stay. Dude. I thought about getting it cut. My wife keeps begging me. She's like, I'm not going to have sex with you until you get it cut. And I'm like, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm celibate. Want to sell a lot? That's fine. Sell a bit, sell a lot, whatever. I don't
Whatever
care.
you do.
Shout out to Wanda Sykes from the 90s. It's
Hell yeah.
You
tell her I got Gizzard in my heart. That's it.
Speaking of Galea, I asked this man, I said, bro, what do you think about Gizzard kind of teetering away from Galea's music videos? And
you asked me about that? Okay.
Nice. Absolutely, because he started whipping out his videos, and I'm like, so what do you think about Jason Galea, possibly the greatest video artist of all time? What do you possibly the greatest artist of all time? What do you think about him? And Gizzard's, and I didn't get into the Eric thing, but like, they're kind of deviating from their roots and stepping into new territory and acquiring new graphic artists, acquiring new directors of photography. It's new, and they started it with Infest the Rat's Nest, the kind of behind the scenes stuff. And that's one of the big things that I asked him. I was like, what did you think about the Infest the Rat's Nest pivot from Jason Galea? That was where I said it. So, and wanting that, and he had a great answer. He was just like, I love it. I love to see all these other artists getting inspired and stuff like that. It was interesting because I kind of don't feel like that. I don't like a lot of the Infest the Rat's Nest videos. I respect them, but I don't. If I'm gonna list my favorites, it is not even close to the top.
Yeah,
way at the bottom. Like, and the original ones, those are my favorites still to this day. Even though some of these that we're gonna talk about today are amazing videos as well. So, all that being said and done,
I like that perspective from Homie. I think it's accurate. We've joked forever about Galea being either the 7th or 8th member of King Gizzard. So like. I took it like half personal at first. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, especially because Galea's stuff is not like he was slipping. The shit is always fire, But also, I do understand the band's almost doing itself a disservice, not kind of branching out. You know how many of these Giz fans like we're talking about would love to make these videos? And I mean, I think as we're about to go into Butterfly 3000 really shows that pretty well. So, keep the creative process flowing. I love it. It's cool.
I agree with you. I think it just goes back to what you said, and I couldn't agree more with you. We've said it. I said it to the dude, Jason, and he agreed with me. Jason Galea is a part of the band. So it feels like 2 members of the band have been recently dismissed from their positions.
Well, okay, but like behind you, I'm looking at the Live in Melbourne, and that was designed by nobody else. Nobody else but our good man Jason Galea. So homie's still very much in the Giz bubble, the Guzzupple, if you will, But I will branch it out a little bit,
That's fair. Okay, good.
It's fair. It's fun. It's fair. It's fun.
Let's move on. Let's get to talking about it. King Gizzard. They are a pure fountain of entertainment, whether it be on the visual side or the musical side of things. They cover both sides of the walls. You want to feel safe in a wall? No prob, Bob. We got you covered.
All day.
the previous album as well as this album, tons of videos.
A lot of videos, huh? Really keeping us entertained.
Keeping us super entertained, Brian. But we're not here to talk about other albums.
Entertained.
We're here to talk about, we can talk about that too. But we're here to talk about B3K, as the kids on the internet are calling it.
BF3K.
BF3K is what they're calling it?
I'm seeing a lot of BF.
Cooler. I'm cooler. I go B3K.
Shorter.
So
You just trying to make it shorter?
I'm shorter. I'm a little older. I got less time on this earth, less time to waste. Maybe the kids are a little younger. They want to include the F because they got more time to waste. That's fine. They got to switch. They're playing
waste
Switch.
Your time.
You got to switch.
We waste time on this podcast.
No, we don't. But we will waste time talking about the same thing for 5 minutes unnecessary. So, they have released videos in order of the album tracks, right?
Yeah.
And for almost each video, they're using different directors. I want to see the completed. Obviously, we're doing this podcast on where they only have 7 videos released, so they're more than likely, from what the word on the street is, what they've said, they're going to release a video for each song, right, Brian?
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, we're in too deep at this point, man. They better.
I feel like we're at a good point where we can start reviewing them. 7's a good number, just for sakes. But also, the 3 remaining, maybe the music videos are cool, but the songs are my least favorite on the album. And that's not to say I dislike them. I'm just saying maybe it's going to be the least interesting videos of the 3. So also we can kind of put like a hook in the middle here and just put a little bet. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. We'll see. Hopefully they will be. Maybe the videos will be better than the songs. Fuck.
That could be a thing.
Could be a thing.
I think we're in for a lovely awakening with these next few videos.
I hope we are, because I was only disappointed with one, and we'll get to that soon enough. So,
I'm curious.
Opening track, opening video, first video, yours. It's yours, Brian. I'm going to pass you the ball. All right? Lots of green.
You know, I actually think I think when we did the Butterfly 3000 podcast, this was out. So I think we spoke about this a little bit. I love this video. This is the one I mentioned. It's giving me very Tokyo vibes. Just feels modern. Feels like Giz kind of like appealing to a whole nother set of people, which like on paper maybe I don't love, but I do love for them. I think it's cool. Visually I like this video a lot. I like the song a lot. I think it's kind of like the song's actually deep as fuck. Like the more I listen to, I'm like, this shit's deep as hell, man. Like it's pretty. It's very pretty.
Yes, 100%. I love the song.
I saw. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
there.
Cut me off.
Now I hear it. So I can't. I think somebody on the King Gizzard fan page mentioned that like their brother passed away recently, and it's like
fuck. I'm so sorry, buddy.
You know what I mean?
So
like,
sorry.
Oh, shit.
I'm so sorry.
But this song was like such a happiness to him, you know, because it's like he says like when like the wind blows, it's still yours, like it's always there, like it's yours. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh man, and like how he now thinks just like the song and his brother go hand in hand. I don't even know this dude. I don't know his brother, but like I'm right there with him. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, it's always yours. Like here or not, it's like, oh, that's so cool. It's a really, really cool song. Lovely video too.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm so sorry for his loss. That sucks. I don't care if we don't know his name. Sorry, bro. I hope you and your family are doing okay. Yeah, I also really enjoy this song. I love anything that King Gizzard does where it makes someone feel good, and that's definitely what this album was. If you listen to our album review, if you haven't, go back and listen to it. It's on our YouTube page. It's also on SoundCloud, iTunes, any of that stuff. Go subscribe to it. You'll get the updates there. Those videos, they match the texture of the songs, which is like happy. And the whole review, we were talking about that. It's like, this is an unusual. This is the album that we've kind of been in the background waiting for, this happy album from them.
It's true, yeah.
And the video is them, it feels like, maybe smoking some weed, maybe taking some psychedelics and walking through really cool parts of town, walking through some cool nature parts, seeing some animals, which we all like to see, and visuals and hanging out with buds, and the lyrics and music pasted on top of it. It's just perfect. The heavy colors. I love when colors take up the screen. It's not overcomplicated for my eyes, which I, at my age, kind of desire. I don't like things to be shockingly like blown up in my face. Even when I'm tripping, I know people like that. They like excessive cartoons and shit. Like, I can't take it. I'm more. I like to. My eyes are my shit's already dancing. Like, I don't need you to dance. Let my brain dance. So I know that sounds weird, but the guy that I met that delivered my weed, he would understand it, and I don't feel judged by him. Okay, and he's my new spirit animal, bro. Okay, so.
Let me ask you something. Can we ever talk to this man again? Was there like a moment like, yo, dude, you got like a number, or like you have like a Instagram?
I took his picture of his Instagram.
I took his picture. So if I ever see him in town, like, yo, my man.
Ever see him again, I'm like, what's up, bro? I'm gonna put posters up. Have you seen this man? And it's just, I'm gonna be looking for him as a friend.
Have you seen my new friend?
I took a picture of his Instagram. I have to like it and all that stuff.
Okay, die.
I am just horrible with that shit. So I will reach out to him. I definitely think we should have him on our podcast.
Get him on here, man.
I don't know how I feel about him coming in my house, because I don't like anybody coming in my house. I've become such a hermit where I don't go anywhere anymore, bro. I order everything online, and I 100% just live out of my toilet. I just order stuff to my toilet, and I eat and just go to the bathroom. This podcast right now, I have a green screen. This is the toilet. I'm sitting on the toilet right now.
Filthy. The bathroom it's filthy in there. You don't want to see what's going on.
It smells
food
awful.
Everywhere.
I haven't let my dogs out in years. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Next song, the undeniable single of the album, Brian. Is this the best video from the album, Brian?
I don't know about that.
It's the best song of the album, Brian. But is Shanghai the best video of the album, Brian?
I do not think it's the best video of the album.
Me either.
I'm not even going to debate you if it's the best song. I like it a lot. I don't know if it's the best song on the album either. You know what I mean? But I think maybe by the time the podcast came out, I think I might have claimed it was the best song on the album. So
you don't think it's the best song on the album anymore, but now, okay, your mood's changed. Let's get past that point. Let's just accept that it is the best song on the album. And now that we know this,
perfect.
Does the video match the quality of the song? Now, I really enjoy this. Oh, by the way, let's give a shout out to the previous video's director. John Angus Stewart was the man who directed, or woman, or Zimzer. I'm sorry, that was a little rude for me to just know immediately. I didn't mean to be offensive. Yours, he directed him, Zimzer, her, yours. They directed Yours, which is actually good. So that was, I could have just said Yours. So this is Shanghai. This is directed by Amanda. I'm very sorry for mispronouncing this, Amanda. Amanda Boigneto. Boigneto. And I like her direction job. I don't like the animation 100%. Now, I will say it's my favorite animated video. I think it's my favorite animated video that they did for this album. But
okay.
No, you know what? I like it. It bounces with the song perfectly.
It really does have I think it was like when Ambrose is singing, like
that's
he's like walking.
And that's what it is. Like, I think one of them's supposed to be Stu, and when the other's supposed to be Ambrose. I don't think directly, but like their voices or whatever. Right. And then like that, it's supposed to play on that duality that's happening in the song.
Yes.
There's butterflies in there. I like it, dude, but it's not. I like it. I can't talk shit about it. I do feel like it could have been a step cooler because it looks. But I like. It's one of my Man, it might be my favorite animated video that they've done outside of Robot Stop. So I do like the animation. It's like old school. It looks like from the 70s.
Yes.
Like from this weird Italian cartoon that nobody knew about that was about like doing drugs or something like that.
Yeah. It really
only
does have a
lasted
vibe.
4 episodes or something, and now it just airs in Afghanistan. like from 3 to 2 a.m. or something, or 2 to 3 a.m. for some reason. But yeah,
wow,
that's
Afghanistan animation.
Afghanistan animation. It gives me that vibe. But I like it because I like Shanghai, and I can listen to Shanghai and watch this video, so it's a win-win for me.
We had somebody reached out to the Gizzverse Instagram and was like, "Man, I can't wait for all these videos to come out. I'm just gonna take acid and watch all of them." I was like, "That'll probably be a fun time, man." I was like, "You have a good time with that, my man. You let us know how that goes. I'm sure it'll be great." I think all these videos are incredibly trippy, man. They're all like.
You didn't ask him for some because.
Oh, yo, and by the way, my man,
the dude that dropped off my herb. When he was the second he talked about DMT, I was like, "That's cool, man." Anyways, do you know where I can get some? Holla.
He's like, maybe, man, maybe. We'll see, man. We'll see.
I don't spend a lot of money, but the money I got can be spent. You feel me, bro?
Right. Spend it right.
On the brain.
Tight.
Anyways.
Let's spend on the brain. There.
Anything you want to add to the Shanghai video?
No, I think honestly your Italian cartoon from the 70s really, I think you really nailed it. I think kind of like wraps it up pretty nice on the bow there.
Man, I am great at doing that.
Thank you, man.
It's like I was gifted from the gods to just talk shit about nonsense. It's the worst skill to have ever. It does nothing.
Not on this podcast, buddy.
Yeah, like entertainment. But I mean, in the real world, I found out immediately during the pandemic how useless comedians and people that do podcasts are, like hosts or whatever you want to call it. Like, immediately useless skill. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, I can't put out fires. I can't help people. I can't cure anything. Like, they were trying to save people's lives. And I'm like, hey, you want to hear a fart joke? Yeah, Wham! Fucking useless. So, interesting. Now we get to dreams. And I wake up in my dreams.
Let me start by saying this.
What do you think about this one? Because
I hate to bring it up. It's got to be the most forgettable video because I can't even think of what's going on in that video right now.
Forgettable video.
I hate to say it. Yeah, I can't even think about it.
I mean, maybe you forgot it. I couldn't forget it.
Yeah.
Because it annoyed the shit out of me. It's what I was saying earlier about it being aggressive. Like,
okay, yes,
it's visually assaulting. It's not just that the colors are like ultra bright, ultra in my face. I have to wear sunglasses. This is the whole reason I'm wearing sunglasses because I'm watching the video right now.
Yep.
It's the colors are too bright. I don't know if it sounds weird, but they're like too. I don't know. Too computer generated. I don't know what it is. They look like computer paste, but it's, man, I'm trying to put a dime on this bitch. The animation is too, I can't watch it. The animation is too aggressive fast. It's everything's like this the whole time. There's no, the songs, I wanna wake up in my dreams, and it's like there's a background slow vibe to it. Like there's this vibe going on. So
you're cruising, you're dreaming, man. You're dreaming,
right? So the tempo that my head's bopping is the tempo that everything's moving. It's like bam 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 bam. They're not just doing the up take. They're doing the ba 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 ba. So it's like aggressive, bright, flashy animation, and no hate on Jamie Wolf or the guy that animated it, which I don't even know the fella's name. I feel bad about that, but it does say directed and animated by Jamie Wolf.
There we go. Rock on.
I don't know if Jamie's a male or female or Zimzer, but not that matters. I just want to. Jamie's
This is a him.
Open-ended name. It's just an aggressive animation style. I preferred the other animation style that was less. It went with the slower tempo side, and it was less assaulting on my eyes. So, did you pull it up in the meantime?
Not even. Now it's funny because I kind of see it in your glasses. I'm like, okay, I remember what's going on here. Yeah, I will say I watched all these videos on my TV, like pitch black in the house. I threw some like LED lights on the TV. So like that changed colors and stuff. So like depending on the color of the video was like what color I had in the background. You know what I mean? Whatever like the main color was. So all these videos did look visually very striking. I feel like I gave them like the best chance I could, you know. But I agree with you. I feel like this one, now remember my whole living room was like, it looked like a goddamn discotheque in there. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty cool, but I will say from the 7
discotheque.
Discotheque, buddy.
Looks like a goddamn discotheque.
Yeah, it's definitely from the 7 release, least favorite of those 7.
Yeah.
Also, not my favorite song on the album either, if we're being honest. So, like,
no, we talked about that a little bit. We like the line. We like the line, but it's basically, and I was going to say that it's as repetitive as the song is. The visual assault is the same thing. It's repetitive. It just keeps happening the whole time. Before we talk about this next song, I wanted to mention I saw Boogie Nights recently. Have you seen that movie, Boogie Nights?
Yeah, love that movie.
I've never seen it my whole life.
Really?
My whole life. No. I've never seen
Dirk
it.
Diggler, man.
Dirk Diggler. I've never been like and you know this about me. I've never been like a giant porno guy. Like a
big mistake.
I'm just talking about porn and banging for JJ. I've never been that kind of guy. I'm definitely, me and you've had some horny conversations, butt naked, alone, together.
Chilling.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about locker guy talk. That's not what I'm talking. I've never been like a porno kind of guy. You guys knew this about me, so every time I would hang out with you, out of nowhere,
tell me you like porno, right?
4-on-1 porno would pop on the screen. You could figure out who was who in the 4-on-1 scenario. And it was just an onslaught. And I'm like, you know, we're teenagers, and it's just an onslaught. We're high and drunk and just like, bro,
you like porno, right? Like, very cool, man.
All dudes in there, by the way. This isn't like a sex party we're having. We're just listening to rap, watching porn, dudes smoking weed. It was really weird.
Happy as hell too. Found it hilarious.
So watching Boogie Nights, it kind of wrapped that whole thing up for me. I'm like, okay, now I know why I don't like porn that much. It's just like a dark business. It is gross. Like, it freaks me the
surprise
out, dude. Like, yeah, gross. There was I had a reason for bringing it up. It tied into the King Gizzard video somehow, but I forgot.
Probably because of the word boogie. All right, it's like, you know, boogie, like side boogie nights. You know what I mean?
Oh, nothing. I appreciate the anchor, but it wasn't.
I help you out, man.
My brain sucks, dude. Anyways, Blue Morpho. Blue Morpho. I don't know if you noticed or if you remember. Maybe you don't, because you saw it while you were tripping on acid alone in your room with black lights and stuff like that. It is the same animator, Jamie Wolf.
Oh my god!
He literally just took the same animation from the last video and just like, I feel like the stuff that he didn't use for that video, he just put it on this video, and it's a continuation.
That they are oddly similar, yeah.
Same video, just different cuts of each other. So I mean, there is some cocoon to caterpillar to cocoon to
kind of a theme in a lot of these.
There's a roller coaster,
cocoon,
but again, the animation is just like bam, 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 bam. It's a little more relaxing than the other one.
I like this one more for sure.
I definitely like this one more. It's less assaulting, but it's the same animator, so it does show you that he's capable of doing fantastic work. And I couldn't be happier for Jamie. I'm just going to call him Jamie. I think I'm just going to call people by their names from now on.
It's a great idea.
If I don't know their name,
I'm
going to make it up. I'm going to make up their name, and then they're going to correct me, and then I'll know their name. So
perfect.
I like this song. I was looking forward to the video, and I was hoping for something more, but that's fine.
Really? Okay.
That's fine. That's
fair.
Fine. That's fine.
I like it. It's a fun time. I think it kind of goes pretty well with the video. Of course, I had the blue light on for the Blue Morpho video. You know what I mean? I was like, this is a whole vibe. I really dug this one. I agree with you. Same in your face animation, but it feels a little more chill. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Very cool.
That was it.
That's all I got, dude. We'll cut loose. We'll watch it. Yeah, you know what? I think
You
if
can
they
tell
made like
you can tell Brian's running late for work right now, guys. Okay,
guys, we gotta get out of here.
He puts out that goddamn answer like it was something
guys.
useful. He was like, yeah, I liked it. I gotta, yeah, it looks good, man.
And listen, man,
fucking get on with this podcast.
We gotta go. I think if they make like a Blu-ray disc or something of this stuff, a blue morpho array of these videos, that could be a good time.
You're not buying that. You're not buying.
I mean, YouTube does exist. That's true, but
YouTube exists and it puts out a shit ton of content absolutely for free all the fucking time. No network can compete, and they don't pay anybody nothing. Nobody nothing. Advertisers pay people.
Hell yeah.
YouTube doesn't pay nobody nothing.
Chewing that.
What we were just talking about. I will say if they release like these are 4K, so you can put these motherfuckers in 4K. And if you're watching it it's 1080p is their top quality. For some of these, Blue Morpho is 1080p. Maybe some of them have 4K capabilities, but you could watch like the Mac that the Mac that we have at our house is 4K, and I think it goes to 8K. It's like 4K, 8K capability. So you can watch 4K videos on your computer, but the internet is not, unless you have the Ethernet cable hooked up, especially for YouTube. It's so bad. It takes for freaking ever. So your TV would probably be your best bet. And I would say if they release 4K videos, watch it on your PlayStation. Go to the YouTube app on your PlayStation.
That's it.
4K capabilities and just go watch some gangster-ass videos. So
that's what I've been on. It's fun.
I think the day of the digital video is dead, and video games are on its way. We are
fading into digital black, you think?
Look, I mean, people are concerned about that aspect of life, but let's be honest. Like, are you more concerned with the damage that we're doing to the planet? Because the amount of trash that all that shit makes, it's like, bro, do you know what we're doing to the planet to make a fucking movie that you're going to hold on to for 10 minutes and then give to Goodwill, and then somebody's going to go buy it for 10 cents at Goodwill and then sell it in LA, bro? I call it the trash city. And I'm not saying it's a trash city. I'm saying the whole city runs off of trash because people go into other people's trash, take that trash and either live in that trash on the street or sell that trash on the street for a living, and they make money off it. Or they take recycling and they go down and put it in the recycling thing, and then they make money off that. This whole city runs off fucking trash, dude. It's wild. It's
sustainable.
Wild.
Love it.
So if you're down to just keep creating trash, then yeah, don't go to the digital way. But I mean, let's go digital. What's the big fucking
digital, baby?
Who cares? You're gonna watch it once or twice. Do you really want to? I mean, I don't know. I've become less and less hoardy. But I also, if I turn this camera around, you guys would see loads of. There's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade, like a legit arcade thing. There's fucking man. This is embarrassing, but there's like Marvel, X-Men over there. I got Cyclops. There's a lot of stuff over there that's like, do I need that? No, and it's just plastic, but it's not sitting in a trash can, so I am saving the environment in some capacity.
Hello, damn right.
But we should go to a more digital type of place. We have the technology to do it. I mean,
we're here. Here we are
to create Blu-rays. It's just a scheme by Sony. I know. Can you guys hear my dog crying? Did you hear that? She's crying for food right now. It's beyond lunchtime, and she's a bossy little Boston.
She's bossy.
Let's keep that ball rolling. This is my favorite video. This is my favorite video. Who shouldn't surprise you. I mean, I think it's like probably the best song on the album. Now I can really reveal what my favorite animated video of King Gizzard is, because it's interior people. Okay?
There we go. I was like, come on, man. Come on, dude. I know you got to be digging the interior people.
Dude, if I give away the secrets, people don't watch the podcast. I have to tease them into watching the podcast, okay?
We need
Otherwise,
secrets.
we lose it. We lose it.
It's true.
You gotta
we need
make
secrets.
leads. build. You can't bury leads, okay? You gotta unbury the lead. Make them smell it, waft it in their face. Go, yeah. Is that what you like? Yeah, you like a little sneakery where you're like, Tommy, you're stupid. That cannot be the best animated because the real best animated video is on this album. How could you say that? You're right. You're right. You won. I was wrong and you were right. And now you're going to stay because you were right. If you were wrong, would you want to stay for the podcast? No, but I build you up inside. I'm that kind of host. I don't fuck around, okay? I make you feel good at the detriment of me. I'm going to go kill myself. I'll see you guys later.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tommy's busy now, but
you know what? I came back because the song is so nice that I came back.
So good. Yeah. Ooh.
Bam, 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 bam. I love this video. I love this song. I love butterflies. I love Joey.
I love butterflies.
I love lamp. I love floor. I love TV. I love weed. The song just makes me happy, bro. It makes me feel normal. I can't express it anymore. I love that they made a superhero for it. I was hoping that this was
female lead superhero.
It doesn't matter. I don't care about that stuff. That doesn't bother me one way or the other. It wasn't shoved down my fucking throat. That's the only thing I appreciate by artists who don't decide that I need to feel bad about being a guy. I love that artists can do that. And it's if you know anything, Stu, listen to our other podcast. Stu was very inspired by his daughter to make this album. Okay? Beautiful. So this song, however, was written by Joey. So there is a mixture of the artist being inspired by the album to create this video for this song.
That's a good point to bring up there. There's
like a duality here, man. You just be inspired by the art. Don't overthink it. Don't feel bad about yourself. Just feel good, dog. Like that's what I like about this. I totally agree with you, female lead, female stuff, but there's no need to mention it because of how awesome it is and it's perfectly fit in there. And the butterfly is feministically beautiful and powerful at the same way. Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You got to be both in order to be Ali. Let's go, dog. What's up? All right.
Bang, bang.
I can't like this song anymore. It's impossible. Like it feels, if you're seeing, the levels of like how much do you, if it's like a video game, it filled up. Like it's too, I like this song. It's my favorite on the album. It's the best that they've put out in a year. It's the bet, and Joey wrote it. And I'm telling you, that's like, it's awesome. And I've said that Joey should have his own project on the side. He's the only one that really doesn't, and he really should. You should think about it.
Well, his little bullying stuff is a lot of fun, actually. I like it more and more now. But anyways, cool ass fucking video, man. Super. I think you nailed it with the. Clearly, the artist was inspired by the album as well, not just this song or whatever. I think at the very end of the video, when like the kind of butterfly blooms, so to speak, and like they showed that like really tall tower, those kind of like that building in Washington.
Yeah, it
kind of like blows up.
Looks like a penis.
Yeah, there's a lot of like vagina vibes in this video too. A lot of like vaginal imagery, if you will.
Sexual visuals for sure in this, but it's not necessarily the song, but evolution, manifestation, like becoming yourself, and like, bro, like the kid thing. It's like, this isn't, I don't feel horny watching it, but like,
no,
they're saying the metaphor of the vagina being the cocoon going into it, like, and coming out of it, like that's very metaphorical. It's fucking dope, bro. Like I don't feel like it's shoved in my face. It's just like I'm picking up on it, and like I don't need to over verbalize it. I don't need to like celebrate it overly. I'm just like, bro, that's fucking awesome. That's perfect. Like you nailed it. I understood what you were trying to say. It was subtle and not subtle, and it's like Rick and Morty vibes, where it's just like that perfect balance of like talking right to you. I'm right. This is what this is about. Like, I'm not gonna fucking, this isn't True Detectives, dog. We're not, you know what I mean? Like I'm talking to the audience. This is who I'm entertaining. And I dug that. And we really felt like a part of that lady's journey. I'm sorry if I'm talking loud at any point, because I do have the album playing in the background. I do that when we talk about these songs. because it enhances my passion towards the songs, and you'll hear me out of nowhere just be like, fucking yeah, dude. Like, I'll have extra passion because I'm listening to the song. And it also makes me sound like an insane homeless person, which I don't know if you could tell by the hair, but it's exactly what I'm cultivating right now. It's what I'm going for.
That's it, dude. Soak it in, brother. Soak it in.
So that's my favorite video on the album.
I'm kind of right there with you.
Match my favorite. Damn, I hope you were going to say the same thing about the next song. God damn it, Brian. I was setting you up. Could you not see it? Could you not see it with your eyes? Could you not open your eyes? Catching Smoke. Fuck, bro. Fuck.
Big old bopper, baby. Big old bopper.
Fuck. The song, yes, phenomenal. We could not talk about it in nauseam anymore. However, the video, fuck, bro. The perfect balance of a cartoon and not a cartoon. I
true.
miss this side of King Gizzard so much. They did it one time. The whole, maybe they're gonna do it more. Maybe they do it more. Maybe I'm speaking too early.
Could be.
They did it one time. This gives you Gamma Knife vibes. This gives you People Vulture vibes.
Yeah.
This gives you that old school King Gizzard Rattlesnake vibes. This gives you that old school video Jason Galea. Like, I am in a weird, trippy 1970s.
These guys are a lot of fun, huh?
Was this band created in our universe? Did I not know about? Were they in the 70s and I just didn't know about them until now? Did my dad hide them from me up
just
until
completely
right
ageless?
Now?
Yeah, amazing.
They're
yeah,
an ageless band. Ageless band. This is an ageless video, and it's the same thing with all the other ones. It reminds me of the old King Gizzard.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
With the 4K fucking camera. Hello,
excuse me.
Super high def. They did not cheap out with the camera, guys.
Not
by the
even,
way, guys.
dude.
Like, if you notice, like, they're punching up in some of these shots. Punch up means like you take it from back and you're just zooming in on editing. You're not doing that with the camera, and there's no break in the pixels. There's no break in the quality of it. Perfect cameras. They use like fucking reds on this bitch, dude. They went bore on this, and I love the simplicity of them playing until he comes out of his cocoon. And I didn't even catch that it was a cocoon until...
No, at first I was like, what the hell? Oh my God, what is that? Like,
I thought it was weed. I thought it was weed. I was like,
a big nug.
That's the worst weed I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, what is he trying to do right now? Like, are they just all vibing on weed? And then when I saw it was a cocoon, I was like, fuck, that's sick. That is sick. And then they're all in different outfits. And let me talk. I'll say this one thing, and I know you got a bunch to say about this too. I saw calves turn into a spider, and like a spider being a drummer is the fucking funniest thing on the planet. To have just a bunch of arms, just like able to do whatever you want. That would be the sickest shit ever, bro. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love this album. I love this song. I love this video. And having my two favorite songs back to back like this is just fucking perfect. Two favorite videos on the album, two favorite songs back to back, daddy. So
yes,
and they're all playing
super cool.
That the pianos and keyboards and just like rocking, dude. Like having it. Ambrose is in the back, like jamming. He's like so shaking his little butt. It's awesome, bro.
You like don't see Ambrose from the front for a while. It's just like he's just like jamming on that piano. You know, it's like. And it has that like, oh wow, it's just like a little Giz orchestra going on right now. Like, and then how fun, like that face. Yeah, he's so good at those like wacky little quick faces, man. Like, it's awesome.
They're like brown, bro, because of the smoke. Like, it's just brown, dude. It's so funny.
It's very good. Their whole like no eyebrow look is so like
creepy,
funny, creepy, man. It's like bizarre, you know. Like Stu, he'll be like playing piano, and then like his vocals will come in and like he'll look at the camera like real hard all of a sudden. He's just like, Stewie, my boy, freaking me out. I love it. Like this video is on point. By the time it gets to the whole animated, like what looks to be animated stuff, it's just fun. It's like you said, it has that 70s, almost like a Sgt. Pepper's like Beatles vibes. You know what I mean? It's like way over the top, colorful. Their little dance. I keep wondering how long did it take them to choreograph that little like. That's just a silly little shuffle they're doing and stuff. Like
you never see him do stuff like that. It's perfect. Like I want every video to be like this. Selfishly, but
right, just like a fun circus.
I understand everybody wants to be a part of the creative shit and everyone, but this is my favorite style, hands down. I love it. If I ever get my hands on a project where I can produce a video, not a music video, but like video on any kind of budget, this is the type of shit that I'm gonna make. 100% like Eric Andre type shit. That just real things, actual things that are happening to you that aren't incredibly CG'd or like animated.
Right,
you can make so many cool effects with simple shit that is more captivating to people, that trips them the fuck out, like the eyebrow thing. You might not even notice why it's freaking you out. You're like, why do they look different? And it's the eyebrow. You're like, oh yeah, the eyebrows. Shit, fuck, that's so weird that they're doing that. What?
Joey's face. It was like wholesome yet like terrifying. I'm like, who is this guy? I love this guy.
I've never wanted to be a dancer in a music video except for this video, where the pollen guys are dancing, guys and girls are dancing. I want to be one of those people.
Right? Oh my god! I kept wondering, who are those people? Like, they have to know these guys that are doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, very tight. This is definitely a standout video. The voices, you said it, man. This is the Gizzard we fell in love with originally. You know, like where you hear the music, you're like, who the fuck are these guys? You see the videos, you're like, oh, these are just fun boys, man. These are fun guys. Yes, this is the band, and this furthered my love for this band. I didn't know that was possible, but here we go. Here we are. Where they go from here, we'll see.
Well, where we go, we know it's 2.02. I thought that would rhyme. It didn't rhyme. Killer year. So, oh shit! God damn, camera, bro, chill, dog. We vibing right now. Not my favorite song on the album.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
Admittedly. Straight up don't get it. It looks like a 90s. It looks like that video Blue da ba dee da ba da Mama Green. It looks like
Apple 65, yeah.
Exactly like that. And I'm just not a fan of that animation style anymore. Okay. I know it's like a trend and people do it where they take like the fat baby and make him dance from Ally McBeal or whatever. Is that from Ally McBeal?
I was gonna ask, is that really what that's from? Wow, I completely forgot.
I said it as if it was from a library book in my brain.
No, you sounded very confident about it. Yeah.
Well, usually when I do that, I'm dead right. Even because I'm like, oh, is that right? And that's when I happen to be dead right about something because I'm questioning it. I go off of instinct, and my brain is like, yep, trust me. I know it. That electric current hasn't been there in about 5 fucking years, but I know you got it.
There it is, though.
Trust the weed smoke.
Got to.
For my brain, they're not connections. It's just a lot of smoke in there, and it's just like neurons trying to find their way, and they're like, bam! Sometimes it hits them immediately. They just make a turn, and it's like they happen to get it right. Ally McBeal, baby, fat baby dance. That's what it reminds me of. That style of animation, the 90s Windows, old school. It's kind of a TikTok vibe right now. There's a bunch of stuff on TikTok with it. But yeah, dude. That's what I think.
Okay. I agree with you. I don't disagree with you there, but I like this one a lot, actually. I think it's the grooviest of the videos, so to speak. I think it's trippy dippy. 90s, it gives me kind of like Salvador Dali vibes, you know, like that kind of like his art, you know, like skinny things and like big, I don't know, just like odd, almost gross imagery, which is weird. But again, I think I saw this first time last night, and I was like, oh my god, this is what I was like, hold on a second, this is crazy, man. I put it on the Instagram story. I said, tell me you take psychedelics without telling me you take psychedelics, because this video is just like an acid trip, it feels like. I was like, oh my god, dude. That I was imagining watching the video inebriated and being like, well, this is too much. Oh, I love it though. This is crazy, but I'm in this video now. It's freaking me out, but like very cool. You know what I mean? I was like, it took me on a little journey.
I felt that way about Dreams. That's how I was feeling about Dreams, but not in an enjoyable way, like in a freaked out. This is freaking me out way. If I was really tripping, this would really freak me out. If I was tripping, I would not like this song. I'd be like, I don't want to watch this. I'm gonna go into the next room while the song's on. And
Hold on, man. I'll be right back, dude. I gotta.
I it's tough for me to be like, stop when I'm high. When I'm that kind of high, just be like, hey, no more. I've only had to do that a couple times, but like, dude, you were there for one of them. You helped with the stop it on that one. It was stop it. I can't take your Holocaust story right now, man. Like,
please, dude, please.
I am like in the story. I know you don't understand it, but like I'm there, and like I'm the person that's being punished, and like I can't do this right now.
Not good, man.
This thing only lasts a few more hours, and like I'm not wasting it, dog. Like I got a set to do tonight, baby. Nana go infinity, open the door. Nana go infinity, open the door.
And that's good to go.
Tommy's a crazy guy, bro, man. That guy was listening to wild music, dude.
That Brian, I'm telling you, he was listening to the craziest music. And I knew the exact song, and it was a robot stop. It's so funny.
Now listen to me. If you're seeing me live, which I encourage you to do, I'm hilarious. It is rare that you're not going to see me either come up to a King Gizzard song. That means I didn't have a choice. They didn't ask me. If they ask right. me, it's a Gizzard song. Probably from a new album because I'm like that, dog. But in the back, it was Nonagon mixed with some Lord of Lightning.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it really depends on what kind of mood I'm in, but I might go real heavy. I might go Infest the Rat's Nest. I might toss on Chain of Being is my secret weapon. When I need to conquer the world, I just turn it. I got to put it in my headphones, and it's on, my heart starts pounding, and I start feeling like Mike Tyson walking through the fucking tunnel. Where he's
Game 6.
Have you seen him? Yes, Michael Jordan, 100%. But what Mike Tyson said, have you seen what he says when he talks about? I know you have. When he's talking about going to the ring and what he's going through in his mind. Have you seen that video? Everybody's seen that video, right? Where he's just like,
for this shit.
I'm scared at first, but every step I get like stronger, and then I'm in there. I'm like, I'm a god. I'm gonna destroy him. I'm gonna kill him. That song gets me there when I need to be there.
Hell yeah!
You can't be like sad about yourself while you're trying to make people laugh. Like that's hard. That's a hard mental place to be at. You'll bomb. You'll go up there and you'll be like, bro, my fucking mom hates me and shit, dog. Like and no one cares about that. Like their moms hate them too, and they just want to laugh.
Too,
so, like, dance, monkey. Like that's not your job.
It was a $7 beer, bro. Come on, man. Like
that shit gets me fucking there, bro. Fucking there. I forgot what this had to do with this song, but it doesn't get me there. That is not one of these songs.
They just don't get you there. They don't get you there.
No, I do not.
You might tell somebody, stop it. Flip this track.
That's what we were talking about.
Give me Gamma Knife, okay? Because this is
only been a couple times. Stop it. We need to change this.
That's enough of that.
I don't like it. I don't like what we're talking about. You're freaking me out. You've done a stop it to me.
To you?
We're done. We're done talking about the music videos, right? Unless you wanted to mention.
Oh no.
Okay.
Done with them.
We'll wrap it up at the end. We were in the back. Triggity tripping, by the way. We were in Los Angeles. I don't know. I think it was just coming on and we were fucking. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm pretty sure we're in a fucking.
Oh, God. I remember.
I'm pretty sure we're in a simulation, bro.
No big deal, man. But.
And I went off and I was rather convincing. And
it was good. It was pretty good.
And you were just like, stop, man. He got up and he left.
Dude,
it was the only time I was like, I can't do that to people anymore. It really made me change how I am to people. Like I can't unload my brain on people. That's not fair to do that to a person. I have to throw out some anchors to see if they are wanting to have a conversation. I can't force a conversation onto somebody that they're not wanting to have, especially on that kind of drug. Like that is not the kind of fucking like if you want to feel like the Matrix, bro. It was just a rational conversation of like the odds are we're living in a multifaceted, very complex simulation. Multiple simulations simultaneously going on, kind of plugged into each other, but I don't understand necessarily how it all works. I don't know, whatever. But you told me to stop it. You told me to
I
stop
was
it.
like, well,
And if you're playing this, if you're playing this song when I'm tripping,
I'm gonna tell you to stop it.
I'm gonna tell you to stop it. Stop it.
That's enough of that. I think that was Thanksgiving.
I think. Oh my God, the worst. I hope not, because that would be the worst. That was a part of the worst Thanksgiving of all time, man. Like hands down, the most complicated decision. Look, man, Thanksgiving requires a brain that is fully functioning and also willing to make like sharp, complex decisions immediately, fast. It's not possible when you're tripping.
We assume it'd be so easy too. We at this time is when we thought that like when we were tripping, we were like Bradley Cooper and was that Limitless? They're like, we're just sharper than ever. You know what I mean? And Thanksgiving was so humbling. You'd be like, no, dude, that's not the case, man. Like we didn't remember how to walk the dog. We're like, yo, like how do you? So like, where do you stand and where do I stand? Like, no, dude, but like, there's cars. Like, wait, what's going on, dude? Like, she's got to go to the bathroom though, right? Like, it was madness, dude.
You are missing a key component to this story. I just got a new dog.
Brand
new dog. And I had my other dog. And the brand new dog, we hadn't figured out her diet yet. So she was full bore diarrhea all over the place. When you are on a substance that enhances your senses on a heightened level, and you open the door and it's just diarrhea that hits you in the face,
it hurts, dude.
It traumatizes you for hours. And then you're trying to cook in the background of all this.
When you're starving from that fresh diarrhea scent too, you know.
And I'm the one. I'm not blaming Brian by any means or saying like this is not I'm nothing more than a fact. I took charge in the cooking aspect of the Thanksgiving.
Oh shit!
It was bad. We didn't eat till midnight. I don't think it was
maybe midnight. Yeah, it was wild.
Luckily, we were on acid to carry me through the fucking night. Otherwise, I would have been asleep.
Dude, I got for real.
What?
Oh man, what a wacky
matter
night.
With us?
What are we doing, man? This is crazy.
I really wanted to take acid. That was what's going on.
It felt Thanksgiving, we're gonna be very thankful for it. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a great thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, it taught me a valuable lesson.
Or two, man. Or two.
Ego. Overall, I can't wait to see these remaining videos. I think they're going to be fun. Hoping they're directed by some new people. Maybe we get some new vibes in there.
Yeah.
All things said and done, I love all the fountain of creativity that comes from this band.
That's what they do, baby.
Can't criticize art. It's hard to do that. It's opinion. So, I mean, a lot of stuff we, didn't agree with. You like stuff I didn't like. I like stuff that you didn't like.
That's how it goes.
It's beautiful. I like doing this. Why I like doing the podcast, man. It's fucking nice, bro. Yeah. Besides the clips. I just do this for the clips, dog.
I do it for the clips.
Clips, views, likes, shares, comments. That's why I do this, man.
That's it, bro.
I get off on that, dog.
Sick.
As always, this podcast is sponsored by Alter Treats.
Alter Treats, which we got to get back in the lab here pretty soon. Try to make some fun new cookies, guys.
I mean, that's you guys' bad. All you got to do is follow them on Instagram, and you can put your order in. They'll send it to you anywhere. They don't give a shit. Cops, come find us. What's up? Anyways.
Good luck. We're out here.
Good luck, bro, because my name's Julian Mojica, and I
come get me.
16342 Old Dock Road.
Old Dock.
Old Cock Road.
Old school.
Hancock Lone Palm. I live off of 8364 Hancock Lone Palm. They're buying all that land back there, by the way. I don't know if you know that. And they're just like apartment buildings. My dad's just like, what the fuck?
I hate this shit.
Losing his mind. And he's just every day, he's like, I'm selling this place. Nah, you know what? I'm going to keep it and I'll give it to you guys. And then you could sell my dad.
Your dad's been saying that for 14 years, man.
Fucking, what do I want with that house, man? Sell, because we're going to sell it. Like, what? We're not going to rent it out. Like, rent it out and split $1,800 a month between the three of us. Jesus Christ, that would fucking suck trying to deal with all that shit. Trying to figure out if my brothers are ripping me off, which they are.
Come on, where's my money, man?
thank you guys a lot for listening. We really appreciate it. Any support that you want to, if you want to help in any way, literally just like, comment, subscribe, tell people about it, share people about it. That's the only way to help us. Because if you get us more views on YouTube, they'll pay us eventually.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine that, guys? It was out of control.
We made 63 cents last week. Now that went to the budget of paying for our SoundCloud accounts, but
that's sick.
We made 63 cents, so I'm pretty
moving on up.
Pretty proud of that.
You should be proud, dude.
Proud of you guys. Proud of you guys for listening, liking, and subscribing. I hate that shit. It sounds so fucking.
It's terrible. I know.
All right, guys. We'll catch you soon. We'll talk to some cool people. You know, guaranteed.
Guaranteed. We will.
Peace.
Love y'all.